Something from my mother. What's
Hello.
up?
Welcome back. Sorry about. I'm trying to cut my light off. Hold on.
Cut your light off.
Oh, I just dropped the remote. Yeah. I
It's
don't
like
like
you're
the
reaching in
lighting
the
in my.
window.
Huh?
Is she not reaching in the window?
I
No.
don't think there's a window there, is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is.
Mhm. I know there's one because I always stare inside of it. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not scared.
I don't know that. Anyway, welcome back. We're here with Rowan and the Cauldron Witch.
Yes, Kevin is fine. Kevin is my name.
I cannot
Hi,
help
I'm
it.
Kevin.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Okay, creep. There's a
You
creep
never watched
among us.
SpongeBob? You never watched SpongeBob, did you?
Of course I did. Well, she,
No.
her, yeah, I don't know. What?
Hi, Kevin.
No,
Yeah, there was
never.
a
I mean,
pickle and SpongeBob, a pickle named Kevin, and he was like a celebrity, I guess. And SpongeBob was like obsessed with him.
hmm,
And every 5 seconds it was, "Hi, Kevin."
mm,
I'll send you the clip later.
okay. I didn't watch it. The boys did, but I did not. I mean, I would listen to it in the background, but
Yeah.
that was about it.
And just
You
so you know, these live streams have become the alcoholic chat because
yes,
every time we come on, they have to have a drink. Not me, because I'm drinking Sprite Zero.
That's not true. They don't know what we're drinking.
right. This is just a slushy from the gas station.
I'm sure everybody and their mother knows what those are.
Do they have
Like
good?
5-year-olds know what those are.
Mm-hmm. An adult
That's
Capri
mommy's
Sun.
happy juice.
Exactly. That's mommy's happy frozen little thingy.
That's mommy's Kool-Aid. Mommy's special Kool-Aid.
Mommy's special Kool Aid. So, what are we talking about?
Dirt.
Dirt,
No, magical dirts.
magical
Oh,
dirt.
No, we're
Oh,
talking about again, just more dirts. We're here with you with more dirts and their magical
Scotland.
qualities and what you can use with them in witchcraft. What's
I love
going on,
Scotland.
Scotland? Why can't I see the
The
comments? There
land
it
of
is.
my people.
I
the
see the
land of
comments.
all of our peoples.
All of our people, literally.
Hmm.
You can't
Thank
tell though.
you. No, I mean I don't know.
With you, I tell. I can tell a little bit.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
your red cheeks. I don't know.
That's called rosacea.
Alcohol.
No.
Eczema.
Look, I don't. This is the most I drink. Is these little doodads right here, and an occasional shot and spell work. That's it.
No, literally.
Mm-mm. Somebody was day
I only
drinking the
drink.
other day.
Oh, okay. I did day drink the other day. But do mimosas count
You
when
know
you're on
what? No,
Saturday
they
weekend?
don't. No,
Thank
they
you.
don't. And I was here for that.
Right. Hello.
I
Glad y'all are
look
here.
tore up from the floor up today.
You got tore up from the floor up?
I look tore up from the floor up.
Oh shit. No, you don't.
What? What?
I don't have makeup on. Kevin's got the
I'm literally a floating head because it's black in my room. I got a black tapestry and a black shirt.
And I
yeah,
have crazy hair.
I'm Madame Leota.
there you go.
Madame Leota. I loved Madame Leota.
That bitch speaks in rhymes.
The original Madame Leota, though. Like, I love Jamie Lee Curtis and everything, but
There's a Jennifer Tilly one.
That's the one that's the original.
yeah,
That's
that's
original.
that's who I love. That's my
Mm,
Madame Leota.
right. I agree. What year did that come out?
I don't know. I'm usually on my laptop, and now I'm not because the connection is better here.
I'm just saying I don't think you were
No, I was alive.
I mean I know you saw it when you were alive. I think it was
Yeah, I just
made
forgot.
before this current realm of life for you.
Yeah, it wasn't Madame Leota. That was the only thing trapped in a ball.
Anyway, we're not going to pick on people tonight. We're going to be nice. We're going to be kind. We're going to be good.
You was kind, you was smart, you was important.
You have a lot of high expectations for tonight.
I mean, 2003. So you were alive.
Yeah, so I was alive. All right, calm down. Yeah, so what dirts are we talking about tonight?
I wrote them down.
And just for the record, even if I wasn't alive, doesn't mean it wasn't my time.
I know your time is my time. Because you be
Babe,
doing
my time is way beyond. Again, my time was when people were wearing rags.
You're not now?
Oh my god, I saw smoke coming from the sage stick, and I was like, how is it lit? It's the incense behind it. Oh, that made me scared.
That's what you get for talking so much shit. Tonight's topic is a person's dirt from a person's house. Prison dirt, we're going to expand on that. Dirt from accident sites or traumatic sites, I guess.
Mm.
And then ant bed dirt.
Mm-hmm. No, I did not.
Did you ash in your drink?
I'm upset.
You ashed in your drink.
Why would you do that? What is happening?
He saw a vessel and he ashed in it.
Be right back.
Okay. Wasted that better not have been the Italian wine he was drinking. Dad'ums brought home some nice wine. Kevin got right into it.
He better skim the top. He better strain it with his teeth.
Which topic do y'all want to go in on first? Bitch, I know
Dirt
you're
from a traumatic site.
I don't know why that just happened to me.
Armand's getting your ass tonight. Because you were mean to me all day.
What?
You were mean.
How was he mean?
Well, I don't want to get specific.
April. How was I mean?
I think you told me to shut up one time. Pretty sure you.
No, y'all were mean to me all day.
What? How?
Because I didn't hear a word.
Bitch, I was sleeping. I got off at 11 o'clock this afternoon, and I drove straight home and went to bed till 3:30. I got out of bed, went straight to Mother's. Got out of Mother's. Huh?
So somebody took a nap. Somebody took a nap.
I mean, yeah. Did I forget to mention that? I took a nap. I took a long-ass nap. And then, so at 3:30, I got up, texted Dad about things for Mom, and then I got up, went to his house, and then I went to the store, and then I came home, and I did adult chores, because I'm an adult. I had a busy day.
Yeah, I went to Mom's, and I had to do a cleansing on the house, and then I did a protection working, and then I went to work, and then I came home and ate my foods.
Stop messing with that.
So, what did you guys want to start off with?
Accident site dirt.
Ooh. Okay.
That was one of your original topics, so I'm going to let you go.
So, accident dirt, right? Dirt's from car accidents, dirt's from places where, like say a house was caught on fire. These dirts contain such chaotic energy, right? And the traumatic event of what has happened, it's soaked into the ground. As we know, with magical dirts absorb every event and everything that happens on that land. So that dirt is imbued with that accident, with that tragedy. Even better, in some cases, I guess, if someone has died, say, someone dies in a car accident, and you go later and you sweep up the glass, say so a house was again burned down, you go collect some of that dirt, collect some of the ashes. Um, you can use that, and I mean, you could use that main first thing that will come to mind, of course. And we are good witches, but the first thing that comes to mind is for baneful workings. You want to get someone into an accident.
Mm-hmm.
You want to send spirits of that traumatic event to a certain person.
Sprinkle some of that shit on their tires.
You could, I mean, I wouldn't personally recommend it, but I know there's maybe people who would use that in like protection powders or maybe separation powders or hot foot powders.
That's a great way to separate somebody's relationship. Just kill one of them.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
ultimate separation.
Till death do you part, hug.
Yeah, for real. What does that mean? Totally OT.
Off topic.
Oh, but you look. Oh, thank you. I don't have any makeup on tonight. Oh, my hair. Oh, look. If you knew how many days it's been. So, see, I've got the good hair. I don't have to wash my hair, but like twice a week if I need to.
Better call Becky with the
4 days, 5 days without washing it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day.
I know, but
I do mine every 2 or 3 days, depending on how sweaty I get.
well, Alan and Alex shower every day, but they get covered in like dirt, literally. So
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
literally.
shower every day, but I wash my hair every
yeah,
2
I
or
just
3
put it
days.
up in a bun and I shower every day. Noah's in the house too tonight.
Yeah,
And if
what's
it's
going on, Noah?
and if it's really, I mean, I might just condition it one night if I can't go long, but
Yeah. See, that's the one thing I can't do. I can't just use conditioner because my hair it'll weigh my hair down worse than just natural oil if I don't rinse every ounce of that conditioner out, which would mean adding because my hair's so thick I would have to add shampoo. There's just no point in me doing it.
Yeah,
I just have to wash the whole head, which takes forever. I have stupid
I'll
things.
use leave-in conditioner sometimes, depending on the day.
I miss
Especially depending on how bad my hair want to be looking. Like right now is at the end of the day, so don't come for me. But
you just got the frizz going. It's very full. It's
it's very frizzy. I'm gonna get my hair cut very soon. Probably this weekend.
Oh, here's a good. Does the same work for bank dirt? How about? Hold on, I gotta exit out this because I can't fucking see. How about biomechanics? Yeah,
Yep.
100%. You could do both if you need money to get the car fixed. Boom.
Yeah, there you go. Or use the the mechanic's shop. Get the dirt, mix it with the bank dirt, and light a candle or light a fire. Better yet, don't light a candle where that is over a long period of time. Just throw the dirts mixed together into a roaring fire, because fire itself is all about speed, movement, quick. Heat. The molecules and the atoms are sped up. You know what I mean?
he's
So
all about
it's
these
a lot
bonfires.
quicker. I am. But it's a lot quicker manifestation to light a cauldron on fire and throw the dirts in there. With a petition, visualization, incantations.
I love the fire.
We're literally going to light a cauldron fire tonight.
Yeah, I love the fucking cauldron. But like, I think it like a lot of, see, I would love to know more about witches that work with water primarily. You know what I mean? Because like it's something I don't use hardly. So
Right.
I've always been curious.
I think the most that I work with water is my spiritual ancestor altar that has nothing but glasses of water on it, and B, baths.
I use water a lot for, well, yes, you got to have your cleansings. But depending on what kind of potions I'm making, you got the potion. Well, I mean, always potions will have water, but I just mean depending on the potion, some might have creek water, rainwater, storm water, death water.
Death
I'll
water.
also use it in divinations.
Back that train up. Death water? What?
Death water.
Oh, tap water or death
Death
water?
water.
Okay, you're gonna have to expand on that in another video, I think.
What? It's like death oil, but death water. It's a death potion.
That's
The
What?
But-
draught to living death.
I just need to know, like, because like I know what we put in the, or I know what you put in the death oil, but like I can't imagine that just being in water.
Oh, we got to make that one day.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
To
Oh,
me,
you probably
death
don't.
water would. To me, death water would be like the water out of a pond in a cemetery.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, and in some cases, yes, it is. But no, I mean an actual death potion, death water.
And you know those nasty, dirty retention ponds where the water doesn't move, the still water.
Mm-hmm.
The kind that are most likely filled with mosquitoes.
Like from a pothole.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing too. Using waters for places. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you can't use, if you're whatever reason, if you're not even like an earthly person like that, if you're not, you see if there's like collected water somewhere you can use. You know.
You know what I just thought about? Since we're talking about water, and this is a mud pie thing, if you got some sticks, and okay, you know the things that hold water in the bottom of plants, those round, whatever thingies, they're cheap. They're like $1 something. If you made mud out of different elements of dirt for workings, and then did a sigil or symbol with sticks,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it in as a mold, and then let it harden, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in some places you can actually go to a river and find natural clay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Talk about making your own spell or curse tablets.
Right. That's what I was thinking about. That's pretty interesting because you could do
You-
it ornamentally around your
You would
house.
you'd have to get the consistency very right, I would think, to get the right amount of water, the right amount of dirt to actually where it hardens instead of where it dehydrates and just crumbles.
Yeah, I think you can probably put like a little sand cement mix in there. That way, it
Yeah,
would
some of that
solidify.
quick cement.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hold on. I live between a shipping channel and a lake plus a small river. The only stuff I can find is for the only stuff I can find is for the ocean. What do you mean by that? Like what stuff? What do you expand on that?
Um,
And it sounds like you live really close to me.
yeah.
The shipping channel. No, she might live further inland. Because we have the shipping channel plus, but that's coming off the ocean, plus the three rivers, plus there's Sandy Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water witchcraft.
Water witchcraft is it's ocean centric, yeah. Which is sad, but like, when I think of rivers and freshwater stuff, I think of plant matter, like the plant life, like lily pads and stuff like
Right.
that won't grow in seawater.
Right.
Oh, why did I think
Right.
you were near me? Okay, never mind. You were so not near me.
Oh my God, Michigan and Canada.
Jesus. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you're like a world away from me. I don't know why I had it in my head that you were not far from me. Spiritually, maybe you're not. You're right here with us. Okay,
So, what's the following topic?
did we even finish talking about the one we were talking about?
Oh, so,
What was it?
yeah, dirt's from it's from accidents. Did you guys want to expand on that a little bit?
Well, I was thinking, like, on the nicer side, there's got to be a nice way to use that. If you
tell me. You tell me the nice side of using that.
Well, I'm thinking if, say,
I can.
Tell me.
Go for it.
You use that dirt that is from a certain accident to help ward away that specific accident.
Like the circumstance surrounding that accident.
Say, for example, if it was a dirt from a car crash, take that dirt and use it and manipulate it to protect against car crashes.
I like that. I like that way of thinking. I like that train thought.
That's on the same lines that I was on, is take it and use it in the reverse way. You
And the
know.
way that I would do that is I would take that dirt and add salt to it,
Mm-hmm. To
and
purify
then
it.
it would just purify it and reverse it. Or
Yeah.
if you take a mirror, have the mirror reflect it and reverse it
Yep.
to do the opposite.
Oh, and you
But I
could
would
have
probably
some
do the
type
salt
of
thing first.
could probably have some type of reversing enchantment. I know I have one.
Or I could probably mix it with salt and Catholic Church dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Okay.
protection.
Say, for example, I have a cousin and he is a race car driver, but he doesn't race on tracks. He races like out in like freelance. I would take the dirt from a crash site and do that little mixture with salt and Catholic Church dirt and spread that on like his tires of his race car to help ward away from crashes.
Right. You could do that even if they do use the tracks because we know they be getting in accidents. There'd be horrible accidents sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, yeah, no, either way, when you got someone like that, or that could really, yeah, just be a normal. Because a lot of people, they forget their houses need protection, their cars need protection, your jobs need protection. Wherever you are, a lot of the time where you spend needs protection, along with your body, your person. So, you could create like some type of mojo bag, and with those ingredients, maybe add a little roux for witch's power and hang it up in the car or leave it in the trunk somewhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also dirt from a burnt down house. Do the same thing. But in that
Yep.
one, I would also call upon Saint Barbara and have her empower it and work with her and sprinkle around my house to protect against house fires.
Hmm. You know what you could do? You could
Also
sprinkle
abiding
that.
by,
Huh?
oh, go ahead. Also
Oh,
by abiding by natural, no, don't leave candles burning,
yeah, of
turn off
course.
your oven. Yeah.
Of course. Um, but I was gonna say you could also you could take the ashes and have like a bowl of water and like sprinkle the ashes into the water saying some type of protection prayer
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
for the house, and then honestly if you wanted you can mop with that water so the water is reached all over the house,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just dump it right outside the front door if people don't want to mop their house with ashes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna follow this up with communication with the dead, the loved one that maybe got injured or whatever.
Especially if there was death in the accident.
Mm-hmm. So I think
Oh, yeah.
you could use that to draw their spirit in for communication and divination.
Work a little necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a whole family died in a house fire.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going towards, shit happens, life is
I mean,
life.
shit, that's true, but ooh,
Little baby Jude got killed.
I mean, think about it. We've talked about insanity dirt from an asylum.
oh yeah, there's a,
No, literally
a
those
whole
babies.
topic about that.
But we'll say like the Michelsons died in a house fire. You want to contact their spirits, go to that house
The
site and get the
Michelsons
dirt.
are immortal.
Change that name right now. The Michelsons did not die in a house fire.
They're immortal. They can die in a house fire.
You act like the original vampires are the only person with the last name Michelson.
They're only ones that matter.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the Michelsons with a C, not a K.
I don't care.
I'm talking about the Michaelsons.
Okay, so
Clouds.
But
Nico.
if the house burnt down, then it was definitely Klaus who started the fire,
No, literally.
or
Um,
Freya.
Same thing too. If a robbery just happened,
Mm-hmm.
like say like the deli or the little liquor store got hit up. Take a bit of
Ooh,
whatever broken glass, dirt of the property, whatever the case is, and use that in defense of your own stuff getting robbed.
or if your house got robbed from the place that the person broke in. Say, for example, they broke in through the outside window and there's dirt there from where he was standing. Grab that dirt to help and find who did it.
Or just kill him. I mean, curse him.
I just used
Find
it
out
for
who did it in
education.
person.
What?
That kind of leads back to foot track magic too.
Yep.
Foot track magic is also intertwined with dirt magic.
Yeah. No. Oh my God. First of all, that's a topic we can go into. The dirt from people's footprints is very similar to other people, like to people's dirt from their home. That is a tag lock. You know, that is something that contains the essence of that person.
And think about it. Having a picture of the person to use in your magic is a very modern creation.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, nobody had really pictures unless you were one of those families that got it every couple of years, the old tintypes. So
Yeah.
you had to resort to just knowing their name, their birth date, their description, the power of the foot track magic.
Mm-hmm.
That was usually the best thing other than personal concerns to get a hold of somebody's footprint.
Yeah. I think we talked about that not long ago about the old ways versus the new ways of doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think people do get trapped in the society that we have now, which is why I think a lot of new witches get so overwhelmed because they feel like they have to have every fucking thing that's out on the market. And they get kind of sucked into that commercialism when back in the day they literally had nothing.
No, right.
Yeah. And sometimes you just got to sit there and think that, like I said, nobody had Facebook. Nobody had pictures that you could go out and print. Just like that. Boop.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm smoothing my wrinkle so I don't get them.
Yeah, worry about your crystal.
I'm worried about my crystal. You know, you sit over there and hush.
No.
So, okay, what was the next one?
I
Prison.
can
I
pick
don't
again.
remember. Oh, prison. Okay. So your turn.
Prison dirt.
Prison dirt.
I
Entrapment.
feel like that would be kind of hard to get a hold of.
Nah, it's not that hard.
I mean, it depends on the prison you go to.
Well,
Right.
yes, but it doesn't have to be a prison. It can be the
Jail.
sheriff's department.
But yeah, you could. But I feel like there's two different energies in prison and jail.
I mean, yeah, but
Definitely.
if you have to make do, sheriff deputies are the ones that do incarceration
The
intensive.
kind of dirt that I would want would be the place where they keep all of the high profile killers and serial killers. And
Well, I'm just saying, there's cameras,
Right.
and a strange person digging on the property might get shot.
what if I'm the groundskeeper?
You could do a whole like Mission Impossible scenario and like the uniform and the truck.
See, this is when you have to be crafty. There's doing witchcraft and crafting things, and there's also being crafty. That's when you're on the grounds and like, oh shit, my shoe's untied. Let me go down here, grabs a couple of handfuls of dirt, stuffs in your
it's
pocket,
so
ties your
true
shoe.
though.
I
It's
mean,
so
yeah.
true. Being witches, we gotta know our ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did that to a girl in school like years ago. I had to get a piece of her hair. And I walked up to her and I said, "Oh my God, you got a gray hair." Yanked it right over her head.
Because it works.
Okay, look.
Because it works.
I hate you right now, bro. You don't know what you just did to me.
I'm sorry. Put that
Listen,
on blast.
I saw the gray hair. I said, "Yo, my man, you got a gray hair. Let me get that." His neck bald. Like I don't know what the
It's
fuck.
gotta be a quick
do.
yank. You don't just like pull. You gotta
First,
just.
I didn't even know it was still attached to him. I thought it
It
was on
wouldn't
his
have mattered
damn
if
shoulder.
you yanked fast enough. It would have just come out.
I walked up to her and I said,
Whole
"Hey,
chest.
you got a gray hair. Let me get that." What the fuck? Why'd you do that to me, James? You know I'm teasing you. And I left.
Yeah, it's just a little flirty, pull the hair.
Right. Um,
Wasn't no flirting, but
guys,
Well,
don't take
you had to
these
play it
people's
off.
advice.
yeah, doing it to a guy would have been worse. Let me see your hair.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. That was funny.
Unsuccessful mission.
Unsuccessful. But you know what? And that's another reason why witches love to wear black. We blend
Yeah.
in. Look, the witches' time was before cameras. Okay, now that there's cameras,
I know it. It's done ruined everything.
I know. I mean, I don't know. I see the benefits of social media and cameras and stuff, and then I'm like, you can't get. I was raised in a time you could get away with literally anything, and there was no evidence. There was never going to be evidence. There was nothing. There was nothing. And now it's like you have to watch every little thing you say, do, who you talk to, whatever. It's ridiculous. But then on the same hand, we wouldn't be able to do this shit either. So
okay.
That's why we have to improvise.
right.
You have to get crafty with it. I'm telling you.
You do. You do.
Especially if you want to
I
do
mean,
a love.
craft is in the name.
Hello.
Especially if somebody wants to do a love binding. You know,
I'm
sometimes you got to be crafty to get that tag
not
lock,
doing.
especially if you want a certain kind of tag lock.
We're not doing. I'm not out here doing. Well, that's for other people to do. I'm not out here doing love nothing.
I mean, there's people out here that want to learn how to do it, and they want to do it no matter what. So
Oh my god. Oh
you
my
got to
god.
be, if you want to do
You
the
know what?
work, you got to do
Some
the
people
work.
got to learn unbinding. That's what they
Yeah.
got to learn.
Yeah, people out
Unbinding
here
themselves.
binding folks and then regretting decisions. I
And
am not.
sometimes you gotta admit, you gotta learn. Sometimes all you need sometimes more, depending on the connection, more than just two candles and a string.
Oh yeah,
Literally. Same thing with wanting to like
100%.
untie yourself from someone. That's gonna take more than just
Yeah, one little cord cutting is not gonna do the job.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do the same ritual day after day.
I mean, I'm not
But
saying without it, I'm not saying it's powerless. I'm just saying don't just do one thing and then think like, okay, I'm emotionally unattached now. No.
Yeah. And then you wake
It's
up
not like
with nightmares.
I was just thinking that's why you dreaming about it, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be eating that spaghetti sauce willy-nilly.
So what's our next topic? Oh wait, hold on. Prison dirt. We're still on prison dirt here.
Oh, we're
now,
still on. I mean, it goes into the love binding. If you're not so nice and you want to bind that person to be a prisoner.
Okay, let's not take his advice.
I mean, I'm not doing this.
So, with that being said, I was gonna say sheriff's dirt could even tap into the law in general. So, say you're going to court, whatever, all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Prison dirt, you could use it to literally incarcerate someone or free someone from incarceration.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it to mentally incarcerate someone trapped in their mind. You can do it to free someone of their caged mindset. What's up?
Mix some asylum dirt with some prison dirt.
Yeah, with some
cage them in their mind.
Red brick dust.
Ooh, now you want to cement them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's the one thing I don't have is red brick dust.
It's easy to get.
Well, your box, I have to send it out. So I'll just bag some up because I actually need to send that out this week.
Yes. Can't wait to get my Tupperware back.
Yeah, you're getting all of it back, even the one you just sent me.
I'm working on a box for April, and you'll be next.
Yeah. I'm still. You said you were making cookies. I'm just saying. I didn't forget.
When did I say I was making cookies?
You said you were making cookies.
I heard
you said you were going to make more oatmeal raisin.
No, that's not what he said. He said he was going to make the chocolate chip brownie cookies.
I don't recall that at all.
Well, I don't recall none of this.
Wanted more oatmeal raisin, and he said he'll make more. That's what I recall.
I don't recall that.
I recall that. Rowan, fix your camera. Hold your phone.
I'm trying to. I don't have any kind of place to.
So also the sheriff, the dirt from the sheriff, the sheriff's office dirt or whatever, it would be good in protection and like trying to influence someone to stay on the right side of the law if they have maybe
Yeah.
past.
If they have, yeah, if they're prone to not be such the law abiding citizen.
Or in invisibility, so you make someone invisible to them. Although that's probably on the not so nice side, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. You could use it to catch someone up. You could
Yeah.
use it.
I know. It's like Cinderella.
Exactly.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Ooh, fudge.
No, it's
No, I
not.
don't
I
do
need
fudge.
everybody to calm the hell down.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La, 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 la.
Oh my God, Roman, we need to talk. We need to tell you something. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna announce it here because it's crazy. But me and April, we did something to the witch's calendar.
Well, thanks
You
for
did some-
announcing it here.
I
Thank
didn't
did something
announce
to
it.
the.
Did I just announce it?
Yeah,
You
you
changed.
They
did.
don't know what we did. So
Okay, well,
everyone's confused. But
You
Roman.
changed witch's calendar.
see,
No.
wasn't that hard
No,
to
no, hold on. Let me just text him.
you're on your phone?
Yeah, this will be quick.
Okay, so off prison dirt, unless y'all have any follow ups to that. Rowan, you came up with ant bed dirt.
Yes.
Talk on it.
Now,
Speak.
embed dirt can go good or bad.
This is
Um,
Halloween. This is Halloween. Thank you, Lady
Halloween,
Witch.
Halloween, everybody scream. You could either call upon the power of the ants that build in a colony to bring people together to work more hand in hand. Work.
Isn't it
I love
cute?
that.
Can
You
you see
picked it
Is
up
it?
that from the
today.
Is that from the Dollar Tree?
Yes.
Yes, it's from the
Yes.
dollar store.
Wow.
But can you see it?
Yes. That's cute.
The little potion bottles. It's so cute. I got a whole fucking like wall of dollar store fucking cheap ass signs.
I mean, hey.
Right. Who doesn't?
So you could use the ant bed dirt to help people work in a group more, work on new projects, or what I like to do, not the not so nice kinds of stuff, is hexes and stuff. You want them to
Mm-hmm.
feel pain, feel like things are crawling on them,
Eat them up.
especially fire.
Open them.
In Florida, we have the fire ants really bad.
Yeah, same.
Fire,
Fire ants.
fire or fire,
Fire.
ants,
The fire ants.
fire ants. They'll eat your ass alive. I mean, something simple you could really do is find an ant bed and the person that's pissing you off, get their name and or picture and write everything down in a petition, cover that shit in molasses and stick it on the fucking ant bed.
Yeah.
Or honey. Well, I guess honey might send the wrong message, but
Yeah,
ants.
no.
I mean, molasses.
Molasses.
I like molasses because it's darker and it could go either way.
Yeah. Molasses, you could really get someone stuck, especially stuck in the curse you want to put them in. Thank
Yeah.
you, darling, for saying love it, by the way.
Or if you want to get somebody stuck to something, especially stuck in the curse, get those fly traps that you pull them open and they are long and sticky, and bind them with that.
Oh my god. The darker corn syrup would be good.
Corn syrup would be amazing. Talk about making them rot from the inside out.
Yeah, corn syrup. The corn syrup is a little bit more watery, isn't it?
I don't think so.
It's a little thinner, but it's like that fine medium between molasses and like syrup. It's like right in the middle. It's not.
Yeah, you could
thick.
definitely. I would definitely use corn syrup.
That
But
southern accent really coming out.
I'm talking about molasses and corn syrup and fire ants. So
no, right. This is like talk about like some southern conjure. Mm-hmm. What are people looking at over there?
Especially because back in the day when hoodoo and conjure was getting popular, honey was expensive. Nobody had honey, really.
Right. Oh shit!
It was
Honey is still expensive.
It was all Caro, molasses, sugar.
What's
Yeah,
next?
I've used a lot of ant bed dirt before. I literally just go in the front yard and I get a shot glass and I scoop up enough I need, try to get some of the ants in there.
That's what I thought, by the way. Preston.
Mm,
Um,
that time again.
so you could. So I just want to go into also like freeing other people from incarceration. I've always used blue candles. I'm just saying, but blue
Yeah,
candles with a circle of that sheriff's dirt or prison dirt, whatever the case. Especially if it's at the location someone is locked up at.
right.
Mm-hmm.
With a key in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lock.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could take
Or a lock.
you could take a cheap pair of handcuffs and literally break it.
Yep.
For the unbinding.
Hmm.
Or just not break it.
Or, yeah. A light in the dark. A light in the
Right,
dark.
right. You could use anything to your imagination. Yeah.
You could use like a piece of orange cloth bound up in old, like, or not old, but like twine. If you want to tap into, like, say you had an ancestor that was incarcerated way back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
they would have had steel chains, but they also, at some instances, tied them with rope together,
Uh-huh.
hands.
Or just even a padlock.
Yeah, I mean, there you can get real creative with it. But if you want to, like, say if it was ancestor work, say Uncle Timmy got locked up in like 1925, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Hmm.
and you're trying to channel him because he was a mean bastard, not channel him, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Set them out to work.
Exactly. Trying to conjure him.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I mean, there you can get real creative with stuff, but I
That's
mean,
why it's called a craft. You got to get crafty in it.
crafty. Yeah, I mean, you also have to be really okay. Let's go into that. When you're, say, like, doing what I was saying, like channeling somebody, a mean spirit maybe in the family that did some dirty shit, and you need to put him to work on somebody or whatever. Yeah, he was family, but he was also crazy, so you need to be protected.
Yeah. Not every family member. This is so off topic. This is so OT. But not every family member, just because they were your family doesn't mean you necessarily work with them in the afterlife. If you didn't fuck with
Right.
them in life, you probably ain't gonna fuck with them in death.
Sometimes
Unless,
great aunt.
go ahead.
Sometimes great Aunt Edna may just not fuck with you like that.
True. But
What were you gonna say?
well, I was gonna say, like, if, say, yeah, you didn't fuck with him because he was locked up half your life, died in the system, but like, you might need him. You could try to communicate and be like, "Yo,
Right.
if I promise you a pack of smokes, you get this done for me."
Right.
And
You know what I
bottom
Be
mean?
like,
liquor. You know
Right.
what I mean?
be like, I know you didn't know me. I didn't know you. I don't know how you feel about me. But here,
Look,
I got this person I need you to go after. You do it, I'll give you a shot of rum and a pack of smokes. We got a deal.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Got you.
Right. And no, and and that's the thing when it comes to ancestors that you haven't really worked with. You are their kin, you are their, family. So odds are, off the bat, they're gonna come when called.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably a situation in there that it wouldn't, but it's
Well,
rare, and I think it would
yeah.
depend on the person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know we're forgetting something. Ooh,
Oh, I was thinking ant dirt, but that was like way before. But we discussed that.
Yeah.
Using them in spells of irritation.
Uh-huh.
actually, that's it.
Huh?
That was the 3 topics.
Didn't we have 4?
A person's house. Oh, sorry, 4. A person's house, prison, accident, and ant bed.
Oh yeah.
We got those done pretty quick.
And is there any others off the list we want to discuss?
I don't have the list.
Stay tuned.
Holding.
You better be.
I'm not.
Dirt from a playground.
That's we would go into more examples of that and make sure it's
Don't
not.
play with me if you're not.
I'm not. I'm not.
Always should be. Okay. Let me see.
Playground dirt was Rowan's suggestion, but like,
Mm,
what do you mean?
okay. What about like dirt from ceremonies? Like weddings, baptisms, funerals,
Graduations?
graduations, stuff like that.
I think.
Hmm. When it comes to graduation, I would feel like it kind of gets overlapped with what it's being. Like, say for example, it's graduation at a school. I think the school would overlap
Mm,
the graduation part.
the foot magic would be good. You know, when they stand, you're doing your after ceremony, everybody's taking pictures. The dirt they
Yeah.
stood on would be what you would
Mhm.
grab.
Mm-hmm.
There was a name for that, and I forgot it already.
Tag lock.
That, yes, that would be a good thing to grab. Somewhere they touched personally after receiving their degree, diploma, whatever it is.
Right.
And then,
I mean, yeah, like weddings,
same thing
like
because it
religious ceremonies.
yeah.
Yeah, same thing. If somebody gets like some type of ritual, and you go later to that spot to collect some dirt, you can use that to affect them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Dirt from a
eating?
funeral
Nothing.
home.
I'm eating absolutely nothing.
Well, nothing's a mouthful then.
Huh?
I said,
It
well, then
sounds
nothing is a mouthful then.
like the bag of jerky closing.
I have
Mm.
absolutely no idea what you're
Because
talking
when he was
about.
raising it to his mouth, he was chewing very.
I didn't see any of that, but I know the sound of that bag.
You're
Choke
bad as
on
my
it?
dog.
Excuse me.
Jerky's pretty dry, huh?
You can wash it down with something. Your lies and deceit.
You're bad. You're bad.
No, he's choking on that.
Oh,
He needs a big old glass of milk.
Ew. Okay, moving on. Moving on.
God damn.
Okay.
I can go
Okay.
through a
Now,
gallon of milk a week.
so this is probably one of the last things. Probably. Knowing us, maybe not. But one of the last dirts that, yes, it has. Okay. It's an overall dirt. Like, this dirt can do anything, but this dirt comes with its own spirits. And that's dirt from the middle of the woods or the middle of the forest.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I've always viewed dirt from the middle of the woods, middle of the forest, to be kind of like that access point where like it's like in the middle of the void. You know, like when you're in the middle of the woods, you don't know what way is what. If you don't got no compass, you don't got no way of direction, you're lost. You know what I mean? And in this ongoing maze that could seem forever, especially if you get lost somewhere really bad, you're done. You know what I mean?
You could not pay me to be out in the middle of the woods during the night.
Oh, I'm literally out there in the middle of the night doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
so you could use that in a sense where it's like, you know, like the cosmos where you have access to all, you know, where there's like that nothingness in the middle of the woods. You have that similar energy where you have that encompassing energy where it can do all, like reaching out into the cosmos, but in the middle of the woods itself has its own spirits. You have the spirits of the land. You have the spirits of people who maybe have died there, who maybe have traveled there. Maybe if that was their hiking spot or whatever the case, maybe their spirit went there for peace. Whatever the case is, there's spirits out in those woods. You don't know who's out there, what's out there, let alone the spirits of the animals, the spirits of any type of insects or bugs. You have spirits of fairies, you have spirits of elementals, you have spirits of the dead, you have spirits of maybe gods, because we all know certain deities prefer the woods. You have even Hecate who wanders, and her favorite happy place was the middle of the woods, in the middle of the forest, you know? So demons, angels, entities, they are all gathered out there because the woods, again, being like the cosmos or being like an astral place where like it's a place in between places.
I'm gonna conjure Bigfoot.
Can I be there?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to give him a hug.
I bet
Could you
you.
imagine you start the spell of conjure Bigfoot and Kevin just appears?
Oh my god. Just enveloped, taken away.
Yep.
I would imagine I get scared shitless because that means at that point I'm alone, but I'm not alone. You know,
Are you gonna hear us?
I don't give a shit about that. It's the I'm worried about the fucking wolves and the bears.
You just need a bun, you know?
We know that. I have that. I carry
Not-
that.
Not the sea bear.
The what?
That's what I'm gonna conjure, the sea bear.
The sea bear? What is this?
The Loch Ness Monster? Ooh.
You never. It's from SpongeBob.
Again, another SpongeBob reference.
Always. He's playing with a
You'll bring
reef
boyfriend
blower.
snacks? What is boyfriend snacks?
Bigfoot, you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey,
Lady
we
Witch,
don't
please
know.
excuse her.
Wasn't there jerky a long time ago that the mascot was Bigfoot?
Yes,
remember
I think
those.
so.
I
That was
remember
good.
those TV commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were good.
And you know, Florida has its own version of Bigfoot.
Swamp
I
thing?
haven't had jerky in forever.
It's called a swamp ape.
Swamp ape.
And then his other cousin that's kind of messed up in the head called Swamp Ass.
Oh, guys, by the way, I heard her sneeze. It does sound like a fairy fart.
I told you.
Yeah.
Preston has left the conversation.
You know, sometimes it's better if I just sit back and let whatever happens happens.
She never joined.
Not tonight. I shouldn't have done what I did, and I would be more focused. Or
Why?
maybe less focused.
Please. You need to do
Please.
it more often. So,
No.
well, how would you guys go about collecting dirt from the middle of the woods? Like, would there be any kind of like precautions or anything like that because of who or what is out there?
I would
would-
look. North, see a bear? No. South, see a bear? No. East, see... No. Okay. We're good.
I mean, I would do a personal protection, and then I would just do a respectful offering, and like
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah,
What would you
I
offer?
agree.
What would I offer?
Mhm.
Oh, I would. You know what? That would depend on what I needed that dirt for. Because if I was calling animal spirits, depending on the type of animal, it would be meat or vegetables
Beef
or
jerky.
berries or something like that. But if it was like spirits, like pixies or other such sweets, honey,
Milk.
brownies, milk.
I would probably leave that feeder corn,
Mm-hmm.
for wildlife,
Mhm.
and then probably some grapes or some apples. Because who's to say that little Bambi doesn't come walking around and finds an apple? And
No,
he never had an
exactly.
apple before.
Hey! Get your motherfucking ass off my damn stage.
Or maybe just leave Thundy out there and
That was Phoebe, but see, I was gonna say that giving back to the wildlife is in a sense giving an offering. You know, you're aiding to the ecosystem, giving to the animals, giving to the spirits of nature and of the land. Water is a universal offering. You know, again, maybe even depending on the kind of spirits that are out there, maybe some type of liquor.
could you
What?
imagine if Bigfoot is just watching you do a whole ass ritual out there, and he's like, "That's why I don't fuck with humanity. That's why I stay here."
This is
What'd
why
you
I
say?
got
This guy's out here in a bathrobe. Chanting.
No,
exactly.
yes. with a whole big ass fire. He's running. What'd you say, Crescent, before?
Oh
I don't know.
hell no!
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny as fuck, though. I bet. I wonder what people would think if they were like in the middle of the woods just hiking, and then they see my big ass just out here like doing some
Oh,
witchcraft.
those are cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was thinking about a salt lick, but yeah, that does too. I
Yeah,
like that.
because it's good for the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some animals will eat it, and then also the plants like the calcium.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's a great offer. I'm glad you shared that.
Yeah, that was good.
One of
I
my
think-
preferred. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Speaking.
Go ahead.
I always keep toasted corn on me.
Fruit. I don't keep fruit on me, but I'm just saying as an offering.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were we gonna say, cousin?
Well, I don't exactly remember, but
You gotta start writing your thoughts down. Keep a book.
I'd fill a book up with the things in my brain. You said water, and I thought of something. I don't remember now, but it was about water. It was something that not just like leave it for an offering, but you could do something with it. Now I can't.
Water is a universal offering, depending on the spirits. Liquor too.
You should always keep some kind of offering that's non-perishable. I think within your vehicle if you're going to places.
I always keep water.
Like
I don't like. I mean, I do, but I want to find a different way of keeping it in plastic because the plastics aren't good.
A canteen.
Yeah, but I'll always keep. Yeah, that money. You know what I mean? I always keep a. I don't smoke, but I always keep a pack of cigarettes in my car for. Well, I mean, I don't smoke as a loose term, but but I keep a pack of cigarettes in my car anytime I like go to the graveyard or go anywhere where I want to leave an offering to someone who would want that, or you can just leave the tobacco offering.
I remember what I was gonna say.
I think it was the other day that. Oh, okay. You go ahead so you don't forget.
Okay. When we live, so when I first started practicing, we used to go, because I was like 12, 13, 14, something like that. We would go, we lived in North Carolina at the time, and weekends we would do the trails, and they were flat, kind of like here, because it was on the coast. And that was one of the best times that I got to commune with nature, because I am always wandering off. Like, I cannot fucking stick to a path to save my life.
The off beaten path is the best path.
Right, and it really is, because you find like little, not necessarily a fairy ring, because I don't like to mess with those, but like where trees have fallen and they just happen to fall in a certain pattern, and
Yeah,
you can sit there and kind of meditate and
scry.
or scry, whatever you want to do. Just kids, be careful. Let's not set fires we can't put out. Okay, been there, done that. Don't do that. Don't
Only
do
Been
you
there,
can
done
stop.
that. Really, don't do that.
that.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Apparently not. But
Poor old Smokey the bear. He's just been
he's
wasting
working
his
hard.
breath.
He really has been, because let me tell you, I almost put a whole ecosystem at risk when I was very young.
Me
But
too. I was 14 and I almost started a whole forest fire.
Yeah.
Thank
same.
God the fucking fire department came. I ran off. I didn't get caught.
I wasn't sticking around for that shit.
No, fuck that. What the fuck I look like?
And you
I
know
ran
what?
the fuck off.
What I could have done that I didn't think about because I panicked is I could have just put dirt on the shit.
Okay, no. See, for me, and I was stupid because I was right next to running water, so let's not really talk about that. But I tried. Okay, so I had a piece of paper. I lit it on fire and I threw it on a dead pile of fucking leaves like a genius. And when it caught on fire, I took a stick and I was trying to pat it out, but the
Made it bigger.
motion was swaying, and it just spread. And then and then the limbs, and then the trees, and then I was too big for my little ass. I ran the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Fire plus oxygen equals big fire.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
I think we
didn't know
both
that at the
learned the
time.
same lesson. The same lesson.
Yep.
Yeah.
I set my bathroom on fire. And I tried throwing a glass of water on it, and it exploded in my face because I guess there were some oils. I don't know. But yeah, don't play with fire.
Sounds like an
kids.
oil fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't play with fire, guys.
Although we love it, it has a risk
You
attached.
have to smother it.
Yeah. But anywho, I think we covered a lot of ground tonight.
Mm-hmm. Going back to the eco-friendly offerings for nature, fucking Cheez-Its. Are those the 4 cheese?
Duos.
Like I said the other night, getting the peat moss starter
Mm-hmm.
cups for plants, using those as offering vessels.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, after a while, if you offer liquor or water, it's gonna soak in and start dripping out, but it's gonna last as long as you need it to.
Right.
So I would use those, or if you're crafty, you can actually make bird seed vessels. Or
Mhm.
even that, you just take the half shells of your eggs, wash them out real good, keep a couple of those on you, and use it as little shot glasses.
You know, Sue, what a good offering would be is if you just take some dried herbs, make a powder, jar it up, throw it in your car, and it can be like an offering powder that you sprinkle onto the earth.
That's a very good idea.
Mhm.
Very good idea.
Coffee powder.
Yeah, and a lot of people, witches got, if not the herbs, they got the coffee. If not the coffee, they got the herbs.
And
Or
if not the herbs
also,
for the coffee, they got the liquor.
That right. There's always something to give.
even the terracotta, you go to the dollar store and you get the really small terracotta plates that go underneath pots. You can use those as offering plates and leave them out in the wild because
Yeah.
it's clay.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll
It's
take forever to disintegrate.
but it could be somewhere you come back to.
Yeah.
It could be your little spot. I mean, it shouldn't get disturbed. I mean, I don't think a animal, maybe a raccoon might like pick it up, drag it away, but
Right.
unless there's
Yeah.
actual food on it, it
But
should.
even if you never come back to that place, it's not harmful to the environment. It's just clay.
Right. That's true.
Oh yeah, birdseed bowls. I've
Yeah.
seen some people do ice bowls.
Yeah. That's a good. Lots of good ideas. Lots of good ideas.
Yeah.
You could smush it into like a really big bowl and leave fruits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a lot
But
of people need to kind of focus on that more because just throwing jars into the river, into the ocean, it gets old after a while.
well, that's not necessarily the best for the ecosystem in general.
Ecosystem. Right.
That's why I've
But
gotten more into fruit as vessels. Like if I'm doing a prosperity spell, carve out a pumpkin and put all the stuff in there. And if I want to release it into the river, just throw it in the river. It's a pumpkin.
yeah,
Right.
something will eat it or it'll disintegrate.
Right.
But it'll feed the ecology in the area.
Mm-hmm. And my petition paper would probably be brown paper, so that disintegrates very easily.
Mm-hmm. You know what I like to use is the paper shopping bags
Yeah.
and cut them up because
And
they
there's nothing better than again giving back. You know what I mean? No better kind of witchcraft than when you're actually even supporting the ecosystem, because those are spirits that will notice that and be like, "Yo, that's cool. Nobody does that. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll help you out in your work."
exactly.
And we also have to worry about our powders when we're using them out in nature because salt as a base is not good for the plant life.
No.
Right. Neither sulfur necessarily in some areas.
Yep.
So cornmeal can be used as a really good base.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good thing to bring up is substitutions for certain spells,
Yeah.
certain ingredients, especially if you do want to do something nature based and
You can
not
use
village.
Maybe that could be our next video on your channel.
Yeah.
Maybe
That was a great idea.
somebody should
You can-
probably write that down then.
Somebody
You
should.
can use cornmeal as a base. You could use birdseed as a base.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Because remember,
You can-
Tequila, she did her protection powders with birdseed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You could with that being said, again, herbal powders as a base. You know, if you're doing if you're doing some type of cleansing work, have some white sage or rosemary be the base. If you're doing prosperity working, patchouli would be a good base. Cinnamon powder would be a good base. Ginger powder would be a good base.
Diatomaceous earth.
I love that stuff. I have a whole bag of that.
Yeah.
Matcha powder. Matcha powder is the green tea powder that people make for matcha lattes, and it's a really vivid green, and it's a perfect base for money powders.
Cornmeal is a good weed killer too. Lady Woodshed.
Mhm.
Oh, I wish I'd have known that because I just bought some stupid ass Roundup that's just gonna give everybody cancer.
Nice. You don't have to use it. You still don't have to use it.
I think he already did, but I don't have to use it again if that cornmeal will work.
Right.
You can actually go to feed stores and buy oyster shells.
Yeah. Oh, we have a
Chickens
lot
eat
of that
them.
around here.
Yeah, because chickens eat them, and it's good for calcium. But they also make a great base. It's also good for your plants too, especially if you have plants that like very rocky soils.
I think that's anti-parasitic too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like diatomaceous earth.
Mm-hmm. Diatomaceous earth is edible, I think.
Yeah. Well, they have a food grade and a non-food grade. I have the food grade kind because I use that in place of like flea chemicals if I can,
Yeah.
unless it gets out of hand before I catch it. Because I
At
have
my
some.
old job, I did all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about Roundup till I was blue in the face.
I know it's horrible.
And
You can't really get around it sometimes. I mean, you can.
completely off topic, but you know Avon's Skin So Soft?
I love that shit.
Pig farmers use that for their pigs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they do.
It
It
softens
keeps
the
away the
skin.
flies.
Yeah, and it softens the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Because
I
pig
mean,
skin is human skin.
it's good to.
I mean, it is, but it isn't. Trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I mean, if pig skin is human skin, then pork rinds.
All right.
We don't have the same fattiest layers that they do, but the outer skin, the epidermis, is.
A lot of vessels in our hearts have been replaced with pig vessels.
Yeah, they're very similar.
You can replace human skin with pig skin.
Mm-hmm.
Graft.
I don't know if they do anymore though.
I think it's the cheaper option.
Is it?
Yeah.
Depending on the size of the burn. Because if
Yeah.
you have just a small burn, I think they take the skin from your ass and replace it.
Yeah.
Ass, hip, something like that. But did we cover enough?
I was gonna say, do you guys want to mention anything else? You think we feel like we covered everything? We have a few more topics left for our last video.
So that'll be next week on your channel Wednesday.
Yep.
The day before your arrival.
Oh my god. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're so close. We're so close.
Very close. It's gonna be you getting on the plane. It's gonna be like, oh my god.
It's gonna be me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because that's right. You're picking me up. I think.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Could you imagine I just pop up and I'm your Uber driver?
Get in, bitch. We're
we got
going
things to
nursing.
do. Right, exactly.
We got bitches to put in the ground.
We gotta go visit the alligators.
Ew. Alligators like marshmallows.
I like chicken too.
Yeah. So
Anywho,
I guess that's all for a wrap then.
for tonight, I think so.
All right. Well, thank you, Crescent, for having us.
Thank y'all for being here. And we'll see you again Friday
Yeah, on my channel.
on his channel. Friday at the Cauldron Witch.
And we have a Santissima
yes, there's
chat. We need a plan.
yes,
we do.
and then apparently one about whatever I just wrote down.
Yeah.
I don't even remember now, so I'm glad I wrote it down.
And Rowan's got to think about the next Cauldron chat topic.
We have a month.
We got a month ahead of us.
Shit.
It's got to be a good one too, because it's going to be the October one.
Yeah.
It can't be something silly cliche. No silly cliche. It's got to be something out of the box.
For salmon.
Okay. Well, we're gonna sign off now, and we'll see you guys later. Good night.
Good night, guys. Thank you for
Night.
joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.